Hey guys, Kalai Brink here, and I am an independent improver with the company Pruvit, and I'm going to chat today about how to get the best weight loss results using ketones. So I'll kind of be breaking down the different flavors, the different formulas, other different products that we have, and different tips so that you guys can, when you start with either your 10-day experiences or really dive into using your ketones, drink them the right way, and with these different tips that I'm going to share on ketones, ketosis, diet, all that stuff so you guys can get the best results. So let's jump into it. So first things first, our company Pruvit is obviously leading the way with ketones. The first ones to bring out this exogenous ketones formula that's patented, and just really leading the way with education. We have doctors that come on and support our whole community and sharing how ketones work in the body, answering questions. I personally myself also have a Facebook group that I run that I share different tips and tricks, and have a resource files section where I go over, I have like a keto lifestyle guide, I have an intermittent fasting guide, I have like a meal plan breakdown if you guys are interested in the ketogenic diet to go along with it, as well as just a bunch of different stuff in there to give you the best support. So I have all of that. And exogenous ketones, which exogenous just means it's something that's obviously made outside of the body. Endogenous would be your ketones that you make in your body, which we do make ketones in our body. But exogenous ketones, like the ones I'm going to share with you and that you drink, are get you into ketosis in less than an hour of drinking them. So a lot of people, you can get into a state of ketosis by eating a ketogenic diet. However, this is super hard to do, and you have to stay pretty strict on it. It can be done, like I said, but as soon as you eat, maybe some carbs, you go out or have that piece of cake or something like that, you'll be kicked out of ketosis. And some people it takes a couple days to get back into ketosis, and some people it takes a couple weeks to get back in. So all that work you did to get into ketosis is kicked off. So with drinking these exogenous ketones, like I said, in less than an hour, you're put into ketosis, regardless of your diet, which is awesome. So a lot of people, even if you are on a ketogenic diet, utilize these ketones to help them stay in ketosis and to have, like, say they're going out to eat or want to have that glass of wine or that little cheat. It can keep them in that state of ketosis by drinking these and not getting thrown off track. Or, if you're going on vacation, and you're not going to eat 100% healthy while you're on vacation, you can drink these ketones, and that way you aren't completely thrown off whack with your diet and all that stuff while on vacation, feeling bloated and everything. The ketones are going to help you, stay level with your goals and everything like that. Let's see here. So I'm going to kind of break down the different flavors, like I said. These are typically what come in the 10-day experiences that I send out. It's just a way to try the different flavors, formulas, and all of that before you hop into ordering, say, a 20, 30 day supply. I do offer 5 days as well, but if you can do the 10-day, I really suggest doing that, especially I'll put my links below so you guys can check out the different 5 and 10-day experience packs I offer. I really suggest getting the ultimate package, which you'll see in the link below. When you click into it, it's going to be option number 1, and that's going to provide you with all the different flavors, max formulas, OS formulas, our keto cream. And if I have any different fun flavors that are going on that aren't yet released, but I have them on hand, I will throw those in as well. So you can try some different flavors. That way you can figure out, like I said, which ones you like, and then we can chat about ordering those, and I'll help you get started with how to order, and we can talk about our 22% off Smart Ship, and you can even get your ketones for free if you have 2 friends or family members that get started with you as well, and that's just as a customer. So I can help you with all of that, like I said, but I'm going to show you what you get in those 10-day experiences, and especially that ultimate package. So getting started, I'll talk about our max formula. This is our Maui punch, and it tastes like a fruit punch or Hawaiian punch. You just mix it with ice and water, shake it up, and go. And I absolutely love it. We have, all of them are come in caffeine or caffeine free, and it's really not a ton of caffeine. It's equal to a cup of coffee, so it just really depends on you. If you drink coffee in the morning, caffeinated, and you're going to drink this in the morning, you most likely don't probably need the caffeine. You know, but like myself, I don't drink coffee, so I do like that caffeine boost in the morning, so I drink caffeinated. So that's that one. And or like say you're gonna drink 2 a day, which sometimes I will have a second one in the day like I am right now. If you drink it earlier in the day and caffeine doesn't bother you for sleeping at night, you can still do the caffeine in the afternoon. Or some people like to do the caffeine free for their afternoon one, so they get that sustained energy, but they aren't, you know, it's not keeping them up at night. So this is our Maui Punch, super good. And then we have our raspberry lemonade. This is probably my favorite one, and I think it's everyone's favorite one. It can be, some of these can taste really sweet when you get started, so just know that. Sometimes you know, your first drink of them, it seems super sweet, but that's just because they are a ketone salt. And then when you have the stevia to sweeten it, it can, you know, seem like a weird sweetness since it's that salty sweet, but it's definitely just because you're not used to it, and you will, and that sweetness and super tart taste will go down, and it, like these seem super sweet at first, and now they're just seem delicious, like that perfect sweetness. So raspberry lemonade, probably my favorite and most people's favorite. That is a Max formula as well. And then we also have in the Max formula our Swiss cacao, and I think it personally tastes like a hot chocolate. You can mix it with, you know, warm almond milk or something like that, unsweetened of course, or just mix it with water, or you can mix it with half and half creamer, or however you want to do it, but this tastes super good and is also our Max formula. And the difference with the Max formulas versus our, say, our OS formulas is the Max ones, the ketones are 40% more bioavailable in your bloodstream. So obviously going to get into the bloodstream quicker and get you into ketosis and feeling all those different things a lot quicker, and a little bit maybe more efficiently as well. So that's kind of the difference there with our Max formulas. And there is no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, any of that. A lot of people that will see our bright pink bottles when we share them of our ketones, and that's the Maui Punch, is that bright pink one. And it actually gets that bright pink flavor from beet juice, is how it gets the flavor. So, and then hopping into our OS formulas, we have our Orange Dream. I personally think this tastes like a dreamsicle, just with ice and water. I have tried it. Some people really like it with like the LaCroix water, the lime. I guess it tastes super good with that. I like drinking it with different LaCroix waters, or like add a watermelon LaCroix water I mixed with this. That tasted awesome. And this one is our only one that has MCT powder in it, and that is going to be, you know, kind of like your a healthy fat. So this one does have a little bit more calories just because it is has an MCT powder in it. This one's really good for if you struggle with eating a lot of maybe snacks throughout the day, or need even more appetite suppressant. This one's going to be really good for that. All of them are going to be appetite suppressant just because they are putting you into ketosis, which naturally suppresses your appetite. Honestly, when I drink them in the morning, I'm not hungry until like 1, sometimes 2 in the afternoon, just because my appetite's suppressed, because my body's burning that fat for fuel, which of course is that state of ketosis, is your body's burning its fat for fuel, and you just don't feel hungry. But this is going to help even more if you do suffer with those feeling hungry. It's just going to be more satiating with that MCT, healthy fats and stuff like that in it. So that's the Orange Dream. We also have the chocolate swirl, and this one personally, it tastes like a Tootsie Roll, so like that salty chocolate flavor. A lot of people aren't huge fans of it. Some people love it. I don't mind it drinking with just ice and water, but I have found it tastes a lot better if you mix it with like ice water and some half and half, shake it up, or ice water and some heavy cream, shake it up. And I've heard the best way to drink it, I haven't tried it yet because I'm not a coffee drinker like I said, but the best way to drink it is with, I guess, some cold coffee, ice, half and half, or heavy cream, shake it up, and I guess it tastes like a Starbucks. So that'd be one way to drink this. That's super good. And this one also has some different like probiotics and different things that are going to help with your gut health. So if you do suffer with any gut issues, the Keto OS chocolate swirl is a good one to get started with. So that's that one, kind of like a Tootsie Roll, like I said. And let's see here. We also have, like I said, different flavors that they do on promotions. They're kind of like event flavor only, or like right now we came out for Valentine's Day. We have our Heart Tart that just came out for a limited supply. And it's kind of fun because they'll do like these limited supply flavors, and you buy them, and sometimes I try to stock up on ones that I love. Like I just got the Heart Tart and tried it for today. It tastes like a strawberry sweet tart. Super delicious. So I'm definitely going back and stocking up on some of that. And then sometimes they'll come out with them like our Splash flavor. This is the Splash, and it tastes kind of like a grapefruit watermelon flavor. And they're eventually going to come out with that one in store to be available all the time. But some of these stay event only ones, some of them they're going to come out and have them stocked in the store. You just never know. And some of them we try to get them too because they're so delicious. So I love the Splash. Like I said, that's a grapefruit watermelon. And all of them are coming out now with this AC11 in it. So these are just the max formulas. And this is the Purple Rain they came out with. It's a grape flavor. They all have AC11, which is a DNA repair. It's patented as well through our company. And that DNA repair, of course, just like it sounds, is going to help DNA be repaired. It helps actually repair like the ends of DNA strands, and obviously more youthful if you think of it that way, to put it in a nutshell. And we also have, like, this is our Blue Ocean. You can tell is still this was when they had first come out with it, so it's still kind of in the trial phase of packaging as well. But that tastes like a pina colada, which is super delicious. It's blue in color, which is really fun. And a lot of people love doing this, going on vacation, shake it up, drink it in your glass, the blue pina colada by the beach, staying on track on vacation too. So super fun with that. And as I get these, if I have these like different flavors like I do on hand right now, I'll throw them in with that ultimate pack, the option number 1 that you'll see in the link below. I'll put that in the option 1 pack. I'll throw like one fun flavor in or something like that when I have them on stock. So, or sometimes if I get a bunch of extra ones, you can always email me and I can shoot you out like a 5-day, or if you want a couple of a certain flavor, or say you wanted to try one of each of the fun flavors or something like that, I can create like a special little package for you guys to try them out and send you an invoice and stuff like that. If you email me what you'd like or ask me what flavors I have on hand, I can let you know. And that's just ketonursekalei@gmail.com. I'll put that information below as well. And we also have our Keto Calm Tea. This also has not hit our store that you can get it individually yet. I got them when we were doing our reboot. I had them. These are also have AC11, that DNA repair. They have different things in them that help to decrease snacking at nighttime. They help with stress and just helping you obviously sleep better, hence the Keto Calm. But we have it in caramel apple, which is delicious if you have a sweet tooth at night like me. It's really fun for that. And then the chocolate, which tastes like hot cocoa. Again, I just mix it with hot water in a mug and sip on this when you're about an hour before you want to go to bed. So it helps with all that. We also came out with some broths. This was to help with our keto reboot, which is like a cleanse we're going to be doing once a month at the beginning of the month, just to help reboot your body and do like a 60-hour detox kind of thing, cleanse. But we have the keto thyme flavor, which just tastes like literally like Thanksgiving broth, and the salted caramel broth as well, which for kind of a sweet, fun change up to broth. And like I said, those go along with our keto reboot that we have once a month. Our next one's going to be the beginning of March. And then we'll be hosting them monthly as we go. So email me again about that to get on the waiting list if you want to do one of our keto reboots. We have everything comes in this little package that you need. Comes with the broth, the Keto Calm, comes with your max formulas. It also comes with the Signal OS, which are just different capsules that help optimize human performance, energy, cognition, longevity. Has that DNA repair in it, and it helps the ketones just uptake in your body even more. So that is all in that keto reboot system, and we only have those in stock. We just did it for the first time in February here, and then we're going to be doing it once a month. So email me if you want to get on the list for when that's going to be starting again, and then I can shoot out emails when we have more releases of the reboot and when we're going to be doing that reboot. And let's see here. Oh, our keto cream. So we have this keto cream. If you guys have heard of bulletproof coffee, this is basically the same thing, but way better and way easier than making your own. You can, of course, make your own by doing butter, collagen, adding a bunch of stuff to your coffee and blending it, or you can just do one of these. And it has 3 different types of MCT oil, which is healthy fats from coconuts. It has 4 types of collagen, which is anti-aging from obviously the inside out. It has DNA repair in it. It is 130 calories, and it has tons of healthy fats in it, like I said. It also has vitamin B12, which make you feel great and give you that extra boost of energy. And it's just literally a way to help your body create more, use your ketones or create ketones. And while on the keto diet, if you're doing that, it's a healthy way to add that in, and just a really healthy fat and great way to do that bulletproof coffee. And I also keep a bunch of these in stock, as you can see. So if you ever want to try like a 5-day supply of keto cream or something like that, I don't have that like linked below, but just shoot me an email again. Like I said, ketonursekalai@gmail.com. You'll see that below. Shoot me an email that you want to test out the keto cream. I'll put together a little 5-pack for you and can get that shipped out as well if you'd like to try it beforehand. And the best way to do this, of course, is mixing with your coffee. And a lot of people like to mix it with hot coffee and then mix it with some half and half, shake it, and you're ready to go. And if you don't like coffee like me, I sometimes like to do it with just unsweetened almond milk. And you can add in some like vanilla extract or caramel extract or something like that too for fun. Ketones are also awesome for intermittent fasting, as I was saying before, which intermittent fasting in a nutshell is just where you're eating in a certain window of time. So maybe from noon to 8 o'clock, you're eating that 8 window hour of time. And some people do it in different windows of time. Tons of different ways you can do it, but that's just a really good way to also maximize your results and lose weight is with intermittent fasting. And ketones help with that because when you're drinking just the ketones in the morning, like I do, and you haven't ate yet, you get put in ketosis and you literally don't feel hungry till afternoon because your body's burning that fat for fuel. And you for sure burn that fat because the ketones are the first thing to get used besides, your carbs, or if you're eating something before, your body might utilize that for fuel first. So if you can drink them while you've fasted, it's going to put your body in ketosis and for sure burn those energy fat, or burn those fat stores for energy first. And then, like I said, I have a big guide on intermittent fasting in my free Facebook group, which I'll link below as well. You just go in the files section. I have that resource there. If you're interested at all in learning more, I have it more in depth there. So, obviously for best results with this product, you need to stay hydrated, drink enough water. I always say at least drink half your body weight in ounces. So if you're 150 pounds, drink at least 75 ounces. Shoot for like a gallon of water a day if you can. And you'll want to do electrolytes. So I personally purchase my electrolytes offline, off Amazon. I just do this electrolyte stamina. And it says on the back like 4 to 6 tabs a day. I just do make it easy. I take 2 tablets for every ketone packet I drink. So if I'm gonna have a Maui Max punch, I'll drink that, and I'll take 2 tablets with that. Now have another one in the afternoon, I'll take 2 tablets. So I just do 2 tablets per packet that I drink. And that's just to make sure as you're flushing out, or when you're in ketosis, it's flushing out all those toxins, so it's pulling water with flushing out those toxins, which in return can make you dehydrated. So you're going to want to make sure to replenish your electrolytes as well as drinking tons and tons of water. That's also going to help flush those fat cells once you are able to release them, and just to stay hydrated, like I said, so you don't get headaches, anything like that. Some people will use a meal. This is the Great Value kind, but they make like an electrolyte kind of that. The meal one makes it too. It just has different electrolytes in it. Squirt that in with your water when you're drinking it throughout the day to make sure you get your electrolytes. You can sprinkle some Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt, to get that magnesium, potassium, copper, iron, calcium, all those different minerals. Sprinkle that on your food and do it that way as well. So just be conscious of that when you guys do start your ketones. And we also, I have a video, I can link it below, on the whole whoosh effect, but just be aware that when you start on ketones at the beginning, you know, some people will lose a bunch of weight right away on their first 10 days, even as some people will retain water and hold on to water stores, as your fat is being pulled from these fat cells, your body like makes a holding marker and fills those fat cells with water to retain the shape of the fat cell, and then it realizes that there's no more fat going to be taking place of that, and it will eventually just let go of those fat cells, so to speak, the whoosh effect, and then that's when you'll see the weight loss. So if you feel bloated at the beginning, aren't seeing the scale move, that can be why, but that's why it's super important to keep drinking that water to flush all those out, and just to stay consistent. Don't look at the scale, don't go by that, and give your body enough time. With anything, it takes time, so make sure you are giving yourself time. Go by pictures, how you're feeling. The main things to look for in your first 10 days aren't really that weight loss anyways, and fat loss is way different than weight loss, so you may not even see that scale move, and ketones are muscle preserving, so of course that has a factor as well. So just pay attention to how you're feeling. You'll notice some focused energy, mental clarity, just maybe better mood, better sleep, all those things. Pay attention to that versus the scale. And like I said earlier, if you drink it with food, it can decrease the absorption of the ketones, and then you might not get as much benefit. So then try to eat them in a fasted, or drink your ketones in a fasted state if you can, and you'll see better results that way as well. And you may notice some diarrhea when you first get started with ketones. Your body may not be used to being in a state of ketosis and burning that fat for fuel. And if you have a lot of inflammation is when you'll see that diarrhea. So, and especially if you have a lot of inflammation around that midsection, you're going to notice you'll have some of that released in the form of diarrhea, because your body, when it's in ketosis, it's getting rid of inflammation and it's releasing those toxins in the form of diarrhea. So you may notice that for a few days. Some people have even, I've heard of it up to like a month, having some diarrhea issues with it, just because it's releasing those toxins, which is what we want to do, but making sure, again, replenishing those electrolytes and water when you're doing that. So that's about it. I think I went over everything really quickly here, but if you guys have any questions, you want to try out a 10-day, 5-day sample of these ketones for yourself, just check out my link below for the different variety of experience packs that you can get. Like I said, option number 1, that ultimate pack, I would suggest, because I'm going to give you one of everything to try, and I'll throw in a fun flavor if I have it on stock. If you want to just try out one flavor, like a 5-day, 10-day, just email me. Or if you want some special thing, or want to try the keto cream, or see if I have any of the flavors in stock that aren't in the store, you want to try a 5-day or a couple of them, just shoot me an email and I can make a customized order for you guys and shoot you that invoice out through email too. So anyways, stay tuned to my page, subscribe, like this, and I will be doing more videos on ketones, ketosis, ketogenic diet, and all of that. And then be sure to check out my free Facebook group, where I have a bunch of resources in the files tab for you guys, and I share a bunch of different research and stuff there too. So, all right, talk to you later.